whatever it do.
Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. Now, man, I'm magic. With the gang, we ball out again.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see what these niggas got. Let's see what these niggas got.
25! I'm here all day. Check it back, check it back. Shit,
Okay.
21!
Doing all that backfield space.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Boy, he got 8
And
yards.
he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Routine spill. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check. Fresno.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
It's all the chest, man.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
You better not play that nigga like that.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Boy, you gonna learn.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Boy, he gonna learn.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yes.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
on second down. It's Freeman, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
We're
scoreless after one.
I know you for the brain. I know them the game for the brain needs to get back all the way down. I got an 8 yard. Yeah, I ain't mean to eat the whole quarter though.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
What?
Mike 51. Defense wins championships, baby.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Boy, don't bump him. Don't bump him, because I will go over the top.
Ready, blue 80, like 25. Wait.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. 25 yards. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Oh, I forgot.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
How you gonna do it? How you run it? Of course, 3 wide. And he's gonna try to run out of it.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No. Check safety.
We basic.
Topper.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Nah, we basic.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow it up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got Sanu. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You can't block me. Ozzy. Hey, Alabama.
Brady gives to Michelle. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
He's checking.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady caught by Sanu. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You ain't gonna run it.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Now we in it.
That's going to be a long day. Watch out, watch out.
First down, here's White. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check 15, check 53.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check. 5. Gotta go.
They run. Devontae Freeman. This time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
You think you could get the ball back?
Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Boy, stop. You're not getting the ball back.
Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Oh, God. They need to stop that. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt.
Punt the ball. I don't give a fuck about that.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
He ain't going to score.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Got no time. Oh, shit.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. This is Michelle on the counter. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It should have been a loss.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Not this year.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Come on, 3 wide. Okay. We're going to try to establish the run.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 2nd and a yard, Brady, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Grady Jarrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first down, White, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining. Is it?
Who the fuck put Schaub in the... Oh, my God.
Burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I was trying to get cute, man. How the hell Schaub get in here?
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Come on.
First throw off the bench for the veteran Schaub. This complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Yeah.
Let's get off the field.
3rd and long. It's Ryan.
Fuck it, I'm going for
Looking
it.
deep for Julio. It got his man complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 85 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Well, we've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
Freeman. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Man, right. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know how Matt Sharp got in the game. I really don't. But
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You ain't got that much time, baby. You got to throw it.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception.
Ooh, he had
Big
him.
loss here as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now Brady.
Another
A battle
pick.
for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bleedy Ray Wilson. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Oh!
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
He was spilled the play. I spilled the play.
On the double. Mike 51. Down to lose 1.
On 2nd and 11 now. Chubb. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Why is Sharp in the game, though?
The Pats at the line ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm watching that back down.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
On 2nd down now. It's White. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They go right back to White here on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, Throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Ryan. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. And that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Again, they'll run with Freeman.
Oh, I see the spot up out.
And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 21.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, it's Freeman. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 7.
He quit. Go on. Concede. Yeah. Go on, quit, my nigga. I see it. Thank you. Give my points. Nigga threw 3 picks, you know. Nigga, that's the key to Madden, man. The key to this shit is making your opponent one-dimensional. Once a nigga get one-dimensional, it's a wrap. And I know you got the throw. It's game over. You'll flip it. That's the truth. That's the key to this shit right here. Making them one-dimensional. And then, too, another key is, goddamn, don't get desperate. You get behind, don't get desperate. Keep running the ball. You become one-dimensional, it's a wrap. It really is. But it's just my analysis. Shit. Let me see who I got this time. He ain't gonna play me no more. So let's see who we got. Probably the Cowboys or the Baltimore. Oh,
the NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons.
Like you, take the run out the game.
This is fielded at the goal line. And they'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You can do all that. Take the run out the game. So he ain't coming out throwing. And we do cover 2 man. Yes,
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's going to keep going back to the ground.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Coleman on first down. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On third down, here's Coleman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on third down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
But he's going to go right back. The curtain partner, we've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game. Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It won't. Now he's killing crowd. 3 box, he's running back.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
To throw is Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Oh, they gave it to me on the run.
After the interception, here's Ryan.
God damn!
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
54. Mark 54. Line up. Pull it together.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. He's going to look, and the defense loses him. It's complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. 99 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Now he's desperate. He's desperate. I got him exactly where I wanted him. No, he ain't desperate.
Set now to kick this one away,
One more,
and off it goes.
He's optimistic because he just threw it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
120 touchdown.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Switch up.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Now, this is my tee-up. This is my tee-up, dude.
Here we go.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
So my team knows some pain. Come on.
Garoppolo now. Open man is Bourne. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Okay.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
It's like Falcon shit.
Garoppolo again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
He's got his man. It's Kenneth Bourne. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the football.
And across the
He gave it up. He gave it up.
It's a 49er touchdown.
He got it.
A 16-yard touchdown.
Nigga, I
As
mean,
they are
team,
now
my
on the
offense,
board
yeah.
here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there. Through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
And I read it. Okay, ain't no point. Let's go.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Oh, you better keep it short.
This is taken at the 3.
I can get.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
It's the same set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
That's what I'm talking about.
So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second down, it's Freeman. It's a room to maneuver. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 35-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run on first down. Freeman. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get up. 51, Sam. Check 13. Check 11.
There's Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
11. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Caught by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
This is Freeman. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check.
Now it's Freeman. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Now they'll throw it with Ryan to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones.
Thought I was going back
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
And I get the ball back. Easy peasy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
You ain't got no one
not
play.
wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I'm gonna pick my shit before you. Nigga, he ain't got no one play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be back to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
All right.
We got this.
Yeah, we do got this.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. In order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Damn, so gave up.
Hey, Tuesday. 56 is the mic. Go.
From the gun, it's Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
On first down, it's Freeman. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check 26. Hey, Tuesday. Hey, wahoo! Slam. General West.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
See what they did there. Where that? Got to play action that on it.
Down. Ready. 54. Right. 54.
Okay. Nigga change that shit up.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 39, Ryan gets it off to Freeman.
I see you down in the middle.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Atlanta.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up
I
1st and
want to
10.
do this, but I really do.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Hey, 59, ready. Get out.
Freeman again. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run on first down. Freeman. Get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
This shit don't never be successful, bro.
On 2nd down now. It's Freeman.
Don't never
he
be
is met
successful.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back 25. Got it. Right there. 54. Right there.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11th. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Now you want to hurt.
That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, but a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board. That won't beat us.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
That nigga coming out. Man, I'm not staying.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Watch twitch.
They begin the drive with Coleman.
Nope.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Oh, he's
They'll
going
get
to
17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Coleman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Get this script.
This is Coleman. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
Not get this 20 yard, this nigga going quit. He gonna quit. It's all good, though. That's 2 in a row.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, yeah.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Desmond Trufant and his guy.
There you go. There go another one. Bites the dust, baby. That's 2 in a row. Going on. Concede. Concede. There you go. Go. I don't matter. He tried. Little tink tried. Couldn't do it. I'll be right back. Let me smoke.